Welcome to another try on Thrift haul, guys. I'm Ashton, time for a breather, and in this week's video I am showing you all the thrifted shoes I've gotten recently and trying them on for you, so let's get into it. Up first, guys, we have this wild looking pair of Shoe Dazzle shoes. Now these were only $5.50, which wow, what a steal. And if you guys know anything about me, you know I generally stick to just a few color categories: pink, red, black, and white, and that's it. But in shoes, I like to go just a little bit outside of the box here and there. And when I saw these, they gave such just like mega vacation vibes. Like, you know when you go on vacation and you kind of want to like switch it up and just be like a different version of you, like vacation you is just like so much more exploratory and definitely like a little bit more on the wild side because you're on vacation, you're in a new environment, anything can happen. These shoes give me those vibes, even though honestly, amongst even all the other colors I never wear, yellow would be like the bottom of the bottom color. But just something about these, I mean, they do have like the pretty floral pattern on them, and on top of like the stripe, that's just like such a wild combination. I don't understand how the shoe was made, because in my mind, like on paper, if you wrote down all of these elements, it wouldn't add up to like that great of a shoe, but for some reason it works. And for being just over $5, like I cannot believe it. Had to pick these up. But I also love the shape of this shoe. This is like a true stiletto, like a Louboutin. Definitely that like super steep curve. Definitely might break my ankle on these ones, but I will be adding like a clear ankle strap to this just to help me out. Maybe a black one. Maybe that's like the vibe. That would do a little bit better. But definitely love how this makes my foot look. With this like more steepness here, it kind of makes your foot appear a little bit smaller and shorter than it is. So I love that like dainty foot vibe. But for just $5.50, I mean, look what you can get at the thrift store. These shoes are like hardly used. The suede on them is like a little bit dirty, just a little bit of dirty, but nothing like a wet rag and wiping them off can't fix. So for only a little over $5 for almost like a brand new shoe, and for vacation buys, definitely something I'll be picking up. Guys, look at these super cute shoes. They are like a tuxedo shoe. Isn't that just like the cutest? I have no idea what brand these are. They just say like made in Italy, and they're like a size 36, so definitely like a Euro size. But I did not care about the brand on these. These were so adorable with like the little bow, the black and the white. Still classy, but with like something just like weird and extra about it, and I love that in a shoe. Now, where will I be wearing these, you may ask? I have no idea, but please believe I will find a place and time, because these are just so incredibly cool. I love collecting unique shoes, even if it's more for a decor piece, but still something I can wear if I choose to as well. Love that too for a moment, just to get a little bit more bang for my buck there. These were actually $10.50, which is a little bit outside of my range of what I normally buy used shoes for that are like a heel. Normally like $10 is my cutoff, but these were just so unique looking, and they actually fit really well and are pretty sturdy. Like, since it is made in Italy, I can tell it's more than likely not a fast fashion brand, so something that will actually like hold up as well over time if I do want to wear them here, there, and everywhere. Because with the black and the white and just like the cute little detail on these, I could definitely wear these to like a black tie event with like a full black outfit, and then just these peeking out from underneath with the cute little bow. It is just so adorable. But for only over like $10, just a little bit over $10, look what you can get. Like, don't be afraid out here to be looking for some shoes that maybe have been used, worn a few times. Who cares? I wipe them down and they are good to go. I mean, all the white parts on these, like there's no staining of any kind. Even on like the inside sole there, it almost looks like these were maybe not even worn, honestly. There's hardly any scuffing on the bottom either. So honestly, I think what happened is someone bought them for like a specific event, wore them, and then donated them. But honestly, for me, I would wear these anywhere. I think these are super cute and super unique. No one is gonna have these shoes anywhere I go in them. So these are just so adorable, and for the condition they're in, just over $10 is like a wild deal. Speaking of wild things, guys, look at the coolness of this shoe. Again, in most of my wardrobe, I'm like a pink red girly, but in my shoes, I do like stepping out on the wild side a bit, just getting a little bit out of my comfort zone, especially with my accessorizing with different colors. You got like the vibrant blue and then like the shiny gold heel there, and then all of these studs. I personally love mixing metals. I know it's really controversial. Some people will just stay in their silver or their gold lane, and that's fine. For me, I love especially one piece that has different colors of metals in them because it can go with more outfits. I have the cool and worn tones in here on top of this beautiful blue. Now these are unbranded as well. They are a 36, so again, some European something or other company, but they are also a heavy shoe. So definitely like a decent quality along those lines. I don't think these were worn. There's like no indication. They're like dinged up a little bit on the heel, but that could just be like repackaging and stuff like that. And guys, these ones were only $5.50 as well. Oh my gosh, like I cannot believe it. For like this amount of a shoe, this is like a knock you out weight of shoe. That is unbelievable. For being like, it's like a blue velvet, and there's like no scuffing, no scraping, no weird stains on it, because velvet can like very much hold on to stains a little bit more readily than other fabrics. But there's also no missing studs on either shoe. Yeah, it is a little bit dinged on the heel, but like who's looking that closely? No one. I mean, from all I can tell, this is a brand new shoe for $5. For $5, don't you worry, I will be picking that up, putting that in my cart. Even if I only wear these once and then redonate them, it's still well worth the price. If you love this video, then please show me some love by clicking that subscribe button. Not only does it make sure you get more of the content you enjoy, it does help keep my dream alive. It takes a lot of time and effort to bring you a video every single week. So thank you so much for your support. Back to the video. Up next, guys, look at this super sexy shoe. I mean, this shape of shoe is my preference. I love the platform, but I also love when the platform like goes up a little at the tip there, at the toe part. Just like something about it gives just like such an elegance to such a high heel. But I also love, hey, let's be real, I'm 5'2". I love being short, but sometimes I want to like elongate my legs, especially if I'm wearing like a skirt or a nice dress or something. So having like a little bit of extra height in my heel is always nice. Now these are from Shoe Dazzle, and guys, these ones were only $8.25. $8.25 for like, in my opinion, sexiest shape of shoe. How can you beat it? But I also love that it's snakeskin and neutral. Even though I do like collecting weirder heels and weirder accessories, when it comes to like animal print, honestly, I would rather it be in like a neutral color palette, because like the whole pattern of it is already pretty crazy. So for only over $8, look what I got. I will say, these ones are pretty used, and since Shoe Dazzle's not obviously like the highest quality out there, still pretty good, because this is like a weighty shoe. Honestly, this feels heavier than the blue ones, which is wild because these are like obviously strappies and the other ones weren't. But you can tell there's like inside fraying on like the leather part of the strap here, and there's also some like dimpling in the toe band. But other than that, you really can't tell. I will probably go ahead and use my acrylic sealer to like seal the inside ring of this, just so it doesn't like crumble apart on me. Even like the sole of these, these must have only ever been worn indoors and indoors only, because they look used on the inside but not on the bottom. So explain that to me. But honestly, I don't care. These are so beautiful, gorgeous. They fit perfectly on my foot, and they have a ankle strap, which I love. I pretty much need in all of my heels at all times. Again, to keep them on my feet. Don't want to be tipping over, knocking over. That ain't cute. Absolutely not to me. So if you get like such a perfect size shoe that's like really sturdy for under $10, cannot beat it. Up last, guys, we have a pair of boots. These ones are unbranded as well, so I don't know where they came from, but they were $10. For that much shoe for $10, when it comes to boots, especially if they're like over the knee boots, I will go up to 20. That's a lot of material, a lot of shoe, right? So 20 bucks, still not bad, but $10? Oh, you had best believe I'll be picking those up. I love this whole vibe. You got like the black fur, the ribbons around it, the little bow on it. Bows are coming back in a big way, which I am so on board for. Love me a good bow. And for being, these are like definitely like a fake suede. There is no tears on it, especially on the front toe part. That's a lot of times where like a super used shoe will start to show wear on the toe with the suede. fade, it'll start to rip. You really can't repair it after that unless you want to fully recover everything. For me, I wear like anywhere from like a 5.5 to 6.5. It really depends on the shoe. But especially when it comes to boots, I have a harder time because I have like a chunkier calf. So a lot of times if something doesn't come specifically in like a wide calf, I don't really bother picking it up. But I saw these for $10. I'm like, okay, let me try them on. I love the vibe of them anyway. And they fit so beautifully over my calf. Mostly because the top is like furry material. It's like a faux fur on the inside as well, but the material like gives a little bit. It's not like a super thick, hard leather of like most boots. So to find something that fits me perfectly for $10, like, oh, I was so thankful. But catch me outside in my snow bunny vibes in these with like a big faux fur puffer on. Big fur always gives like that aesthetic of like money, right? Like rich, luxurious. Even when it's in more of like a contemporary style, even adding a little bit of fake fur to something honestly kind of ups your like luxury factor. So definitely want that, especially for this price. Like, can you believe it? I cannot. What a perfect fashion boot for the winter. Like, I could not have dreamed this up, but now that it is in my life, I will be wearing this all over the place. Thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If you want to see another one of my try on thrift hauls, then just click over here and I'll catch you next time. Bye.